Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing today? Ooh, it is hump day. Yes, it is. We are halfway there, people. We are halfway there. Hope you guys are having a great morning thus far. I'd like to welcome you all to the Real O Show. As you know, we do it large, we do it live, but we keep it real. That's what we do here. We are family, and what do family do? Family always comes straight up, comes straight to you, and talks about things that make you feel a little uncomfortable. That's what we gonna do today on this hump day. We gonna make you all feel a little uncomfortable. How we gonna do that? Well, today's topic is friends or users. Whew, shivers, shivers. What do I mean by friends or users? What I mean by that is, do you know the difference between a friend and a user? A friend is somebody who's willing to make a sacrifice for you. A friend is the one who's willing to be there for you. They're willing to answer the phone at 2 o'clock in the morning if you're in desperate need. They're the ones who take a moment, take the opportunity to step up and be there for you because they know they love you. They don't need a reason to love you. They just know that you are in their heart and they love you. That is a friend. A friend sacrifices for you. That's a friend. That's basically the entire premise of what a friend is. So, what I say with that is, are you a friend or are you the user? How many of you can honestly say that you take the time just to randomly call a friend of yours just to say hello, say good morning, just to check up on them, see how their day is? When was the last time any of you have done that? You didn't want anything. You just wanted to say, hey, I just wanted to check up on you, see how you're doing, see how you're going. You know, how's the new job? Or how's the job hunt going? You know, do you need any help? Do you need assistance with something? Can I buy you groceries? You know, do you need a babysitter so you can go look for a job? You know, go on that job interview. Something along those lines where you put yourself out there because you know your friend needed it. Or are you the person who's always calling somebody to ask them for something? Now, I understand everybody's in need and everybody needs to ask for help every now and again. Yes, that comes with life. I'm one of those people as well. You know, if I need help, you know, I call my friends and see if they can help me. And vice versa. My friends will call me 2, 3 o'clock in the morning because they need to talk. And they all know it. Every last one of them knows it. They all have my phone number. They will text, they will call, they will Facebook me. No matter what it is, they know if they are in need, I am there for them. And I always will be. So, what is the difference between a friend and a user? A user is always the one who they only call you when they need something. When they need a ride somewhere, they need you to babysit their kid, they need, you know, money, they need a place to crash, they need food, you know, whatever the case may be, they just need. They need. And then once they get it, ghost in the wind. So, if you have a friend that is that way, how do you deal with that? How do you handle having a friend who constantly always just ask? Now, say you've known this person, and I mean they are your partner. You've been friends for 5, 6, 10, 15, 20 years. How do you deal with them? How do you handle that? What do you do about that? You know, do you just come abrupt? You come at it straightforward? Or do you kind of take a subtle tone with them like, look, you know, I just, lately you've just been just always asking. You know, I mean, it doesn't even seem like we're really cool anymore. Or do you just come up like, look, dude, look, lady, you scrubbish right now. Like the only time I ever hear from you is when you need me to go do or bring you, or you need to borrow, or you need to have, or blah 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 blah, whatever the case may be. That's not even cool. By no means. So how do you handle that kind of person that's in your life? Now, mind you, again, like I said, this person could be someone that's been in your life for forever. I mean, they could be your best friend. They could be a boyfriend. They could be a girlfriend. Yeah, let's even that. If you're in a relationship with somebody, a guy, a girl, whatever, and they are always asking, do you break up on the relationship? Do you call it off? Do you talk to them about it? Do you work it out? How do you handle that if you're in a relationship with somebody and you love them? You absolutely love them. But they always taking. They're always asking. They're the last one to ever fork up their time, their wallet, their heart. How do you handle that kind of situation? What do you do? What do you even say? I mean, I understand there's being blunt, and then sometimes with some people, is you just, excuse my French, but you just gotta be an asshole. You do. I mean, you absolutely do. Because some people just don't get it. Some people just won't hear it unless you really dig in and you really just let them know. So how would you guys let me know. Tell me, how would you guys handle that? What would you do? If you were in that situation, this is your people, what would you do with that? I'm intrigued. I really, really am intrigued right now. So you guys let me know. Let me hear where you stand with this type of situation, because we've all been there. I know we've all had a relationship, friendship or otherwise, where there was that 1, 2, maybe even 3 people that you've actually had to deal with, and you may have had to cut off. How did you cut them off? Did you tell them off, or did you just kind of just stop answering phone calls or stop answering text messages and all that other kind of stuff? How did you do it? What advice would you give? With that being said, have you all checked to see, are you that person? Are you the user? Are you the person that is always asking? Are you the person that is never the one placing the phone call to check up on somebody? Are you the one that's never, volunteering your time to help? It's hard to say that, or I won't even say it's hard. It's very simple to say when you do something great. It's even harder to admit when you're always in the wrong. And I am probably number 1 on that list. I know my flaws. I know a great many of them. But the one thing that I can honestly say that is legit with me is I always volunteer my time. By phone, by email, by Facebook, by person. Sometimes I may not be able to come through on the date in which an event may happen for other reasons, but my people always know when they need me in a pinch, I will drive to hell and back to make sure that they're okay. How many of you can say you would do the same thing? Would you get into a fight if your person called you and said, look, man, this dude hit. I'll give you an example. My daughter, my eldest child, when she was a teenager, her boyfriend hit her. Now, I have my crew. My crew knows who they are because I'm part of their crew as well. My crew knows when I give that call and I say that catchphrase, it's hunting season. It is hunting season. We all load up and we going hunting. How many of you can say you are part of that crew? Are you part of that crew with somebody else? When they need you in a pinch and it's time to go hunting or it's time to go, do some damage, how many of you can say you will drop what you're doing and you out that door? It's not easy to say that you were willing to do something along those lines for anybody, because that is a true sacrifice and that is a true love of that person. Because you truly have to give a large part of who you are to somebody else to do something along those lines. And not too many people these days are willing to do it. And it's unfortunate. It is absolutely unfortunate. Because I think if more people were willing to sacrifice for the other people to give up into somebody else and stop taking, I think the world would absolutely be a much, much, much greater place than where it is right now. I'm just curious to wonder how many people could honestly respond to this. Can actually put in and say, you know what? I remember last week, they can say, oh, I remember, 2 days ago. Oh, I remember just even yesterday. My friend needed gas, and with all the gas out, I had extra gas, and I took it to them. Or their car stalled out, and they called me at 1 o'clock in the morning, and yes, I got up out of my bed, and I went to stop by a gas station, filled up a gas tank, and I brought it to them on the side of the road. Men and women alike, how many of you can honestly say that? It's an interesting concept, isn't it? That giving unto somebody else selflessly can make you feel a certain kind of way. That when you are more, it is easier to get so much more when you are willing to give out so much more. I've learned that the hard way. How many of you have learned that? How many of you have even heard that? It's an intriguing concept. I promise you it is. It's an absolutely intriguing concept. It's not easy to do, but I promise you it's absolutely worth it. So think about that. Are you the friend or are you the user? And if you have any users in your group, have you addressed it? Or do you just sweep it under the rug and you just go about your business? And if you do have those friends that are truly dedicated to you, that are willing to go to hell and back for you, go to jail, have your back at 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning because you need them, I hope you let them know how much you love them and how much you appreciate them. Because those are some rare people right there. So let them know. That is our show today, people. I hope you guys have a phenomenal, phenomenal hump day. I hope you guys stay safe. Be careful out there. I know, especially out here in Atlanta, things are rough. Things are very, very rough with the gas shortage. So if you don't got to be on the road, don't do it. All right? Everybody else that's around, you guys take care of yourselves. If you hit us up. Let us know what you're thinking. Let us know your thoughts. If you got something going on, let us know. Hit us up at therealoshow@gmail.com. We will bring it to the table and let the family discuss, as we always do. We don't judge. We don't put down. We uplift and we love. All right? So you can hit us up on Gmail. Again, that is therealoshow@gmail.com. Hit us up on Facebook. Let us know what you're thinking. Let us know how your day is. Shoot us some pictures. Let us know if you guys been on vacation. We would love to be able to add that to the show page. All right, let us know. You can find us on Instagram. You can find us on Twitter. All right, we spreading the love. We going worldwide. We trying to make this thing large. So I love you guys. I greatly appreciate you always joining in, always giving me your comments, your thoughts, your perspectives. It means a great, great deal to me. We here at the show, we work hard to bring you guys some very intriguing topics to get you thinking, to get you contemplating, to get you talking, to get you just to open your mind to things that are closed. Some things are controversial that we talk about, but sometimes you need to bring up controversy to allow freedom to be had. So we will continue bringing you the real. That's why we call it the Real O Show. Have a phenomenal Wednesday. As always, hug, kiss your children before they walk out that door. Let them know you love them. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care of yourselves.